This week, we talk about FIRST Robotics, more questions of the week, and more recurring segments.
So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the Hive.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Hive. Each week we give you the scoop on all things OHS. I'm Luke.
And I'm Jordan. Let's get started. FIRST Robotics is coming back to Oxford High School. We went and asked Mr. Moore for more info.
Here today with Mr. Moore to tell us some more about FIRST Robotics. So the first thing I wanted to tell you is, or first thing I wanted to ask you is, what is FIRST Robotics?
FIRST Robotics is an international robotics competition that is, you're familiar with our little Vex robots that are like 18 inches by 18 inches. This was an old FIRST robot that we competed with about 7 years ago that we've reworked into a t-shirt launcher. So the FIRST robots are bigger, and 1 year we had to expand up to 10 feet tall. And some of the years they have to pick the robot has to pick itself up off the ground. They weigh up to 125 pounds. So everything's bigger, and there are a lot less restrictions on it. You can use just about anything that you can lay your hands on to build a robot, as long as it is not dangerous. And it's, like I said, it's international. It's been going on for a long time. I can't remember exactly how long. And they also give out a lot of scholarships. They give them to specific schools, which is unfortunate because most of our kids go to schools around here, Auburn and UAH, but their scholarships, they give out like $40 million a year in scholarships. It's incredible. It's time, we haven't done FIRST for the last, since COVID hit. When they suspended school during COVID, we were actually at a competition in Arkansas, and at that competition we were competing against teams from all over the world actually. There were teams from Europe, South America, other teams from North America. Tournament we always compete in is in Huntsville. We try to do 2 a year. This year we're hoping to do either go back to Arkansas or maybe go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for our first competition. And you interact with the teams. You actually become partners with them, and sometimes that requires a translator. So it's really fun.
Why would some students want to join FIRST Robotics? What are some benefits to it for students?
Well, FIRST Robotics is really all-encompassing as far as what you would do outside of school with robotics, and that's why it's so big. That's why we have, a lot of the backers are, Boeing, NASA, all the big places that use robotics a lot love this competition because the students learn to look at a problem, you're given a problem to solve, and they don't release a problem until first Saturday in January. And that's the first time anybody sees it, and between then and March, you got to build a robot that accomplishes the task. And so they give you a specific task, you got a very limited time frame to do it, that's real world. And so they love the students to have that experience. But not only the people who build the robots, the programming it is key, so computer programming. And beyond that, things that people don't think about being in robotics, we have people that we take to the competitions who are there simply to watch other competitions, to take notes on what their robot can do, and then be the interactive person that are people, actually more than one, who go to the other teams and say, what can your robot do? This is what our team can do. If we teamed up with you, if you guys do this part of the competition, we'll do this part of the competition, and we'll meld together quite well.
All right, so thank you for taking the time out of your day to let us come and ask you these questions. And so students, don't forget, if you want to join FIRST Robotics or you're interested in this, come see Mr. Moore about it.
If you're interested in joining FIRST Robotics, be sure to see Mr. Moore as soon as possible and keep an eye out for their t-shirt canyons at pep rallies, football games, and the Christmas parade.
Did you say t-shirt canyons?
Yes.
Okay. This question of the week, we figured out if people are smarter than a fifth grader. Let's check it out. Spoiler alert, they are not. Hey guys, we're rocking and rolling this week on Question of the Week. Yeah. Okay. We're rocking and rolling this week on Question of the Week. I just decided to put these on because they've been lying around in our classroom for a while, and I just decided to have a little fun this week. Hey.
We need to talk.
Okay.
Look, Luke, as your producer, I gotta tell you, you can't be doing this.
It's okay though. We're not. Hang on, sorry. Hey, you can talk into the mic, but it's okay. We're not on camera. So is this off the record?
Off the record, yeah.
Okay.
Look, you can't be doing this. I mean, roller skates, they're like half your shoe size. It's just dangerous, and you're risking equipment. I gotta ask you to stop. Just cool it with the antics for now. Can you do that?
I guess. Tell you what. I'll stop with the shenanigans. Whatever you say. I promise. You can trust me.
Let's not like have the.
You can
like
trust
that.
me.
I know I can count on you, Luke.
Trust me.
I know I can count on you.
Come on. Hang on. Oh! All right, guys. So, we're here at school, but unfortunately, I think some kids they're slacking off and they're not learning what they should be, and they're not paying attention in class. So we're gonna quiz them with some common knowledge, see if they know this. We're gonna quiz them on some pretty easy curriculum, see if they have some common knowledge.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Hey man, look man, you wanna answer some questions? No, I'm good. Well look, I got some. We're just gonna give you some smarter than a fifth grader type questions. You just gotta, how many continents are there?
7.
All right. What's the square root of -1?
Huh? I'm not that smart, man.
All right, let me go tell you. Square root of -1. That's about -2.
There you go. How many countries are in America?
50.
That's a trick question.
Yeah, I know.
There's 50 states in America. Yeah.
Still got it right.
Country, states, same thing. What does AL stand for?
In the periodic table?
Or what state, like its abbreviation?
Oh, AL?
Yeah.
Alaska?
Yeah!
There's Mr. Moore in his natural habitat the whole way. He's getting on to kids for not being in dress code. He doesn't appreciate when you're not in dress code. Crikey.
Well, we're doing smarter than a fifth grader questions today.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I'm definitely not smarter than a fifth grader.
Well, what's something that you know that they don't really teach, like information? Like what's something maybe in history they don't teach anymore they should teach?
To fifth graders or to high schoolers, or are we talking doctoral students, huh?
High schoolers.
Well, let's see. I found my grandmother's 8th grade exit exam, and they had to calculate the amount of corn that you could hold in a 4x8 wagon that was pulled by horses. I don't think we teach that anymore. Why not?
We've successfully survived an interaction with Mr. Moore. We have made it out alive. He has spared our lives. We make it to live another day.
What's for lunch? What's
What
for
we got
lunch?
today? What we got?
I don't want to know what that is. Ugh.
You want what's for lunch tomorrow? Watch JNN
I'd like
daily.
to give a shout out to the lunchroom staff, the cafeteria staff. Y'all are doing great. Keep up the great work. So today we figured out that this generation is doomed, and that a lot of people are not smarter than a fifth grader.
Including us.
It's the ugly truth. It's the scary truth.
But it's the truth nonetheless.
Remember, 2 plus 2 is 5.
America is a color.
Okay, that's just dumb. You just
Hey,
had to ruin.
you know what?
Ruin what I had. You had to
You know
ruin what I
what?
had.
What-
And your little tie. You
you
can't
know
even
what?
see it
I
because
like
your
this
shirt's the
tie.
same
You know
color
what?
as your
I
tie.
like this
Your
tie.
shirt's the same color as your tie.
I like this tie. At least I'm wearing a tie.
Look at
I gotta be
you.
professional.
Look at you looking snazzy.
But yeah, you gotta look professional. What
and
do you
your
got?
little hairline.
Yeah, I
Your
like my
receding
haircut.
hairline. You're like a 50-year-old man.
At least I put effort into my hair. You just get out of bed and come to school.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants. Look at him with his
I'm not even wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts.
and your Asics. 50-year-old man get up.
How's yours any better?
It's Adidas.
And they're gray Adidas. That's just cut it.
As we can see, everyone was obviously smarter than a 5th grader.
Luke, did you pass 5th grade?
Well, there was a rare phenomenon that happened this week, and it hasn't happened in 5 years, and best of all, we had someone from our team there to witness it.
The full segment will be uploaded to our channel if you're interested. Please take a look.
I bet it was aliens. Anyway, now let's head over to Christian and TJ for athletics.
What's up, Jackets? I'm TJ.
And I'm Christian. Let's get started.
First, let's talk a little bit about football. The football team had their game last Friday against Huffman with the win of 52-0. It was an awesome homecoming week for the Jackets, with Keenan Brandt having a total of 8 with 5 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for loss. Desmond Winston has a total of 7 with 3 assistant tackles, 2 tackles, and 2 tackles for loss.
Tonight, the Jackets will play against Pinson Valley at Pinson, and kickoff starts at 7. The theme is Goat Out. Be there and be loud. Come show your support to the Oxford football players along with the cheerleaders and band. Also, these football graphics were made by Coach Sire.
Aren't they amazing?
They sure are, TJ. Now let's get into basketball. The basketball team game schedule was recently posted for both varsity girls and varsity boys. All the games are included on the schedule. The first home game is Tuesday, November 14th. Basketball season is coming quickly, so go ahead and plan ahead to be able to come out to support the basketball team. For more updates about basketball, it will be announced shortly throughout the school year.
Now for volleyball. On Tuesday, the volleyball team played against Fort Payne.
Now let's get into this week's Athlete of the Week. This week, Athlete of the Week is all of you currently watching us right now. It has been a rough week for a lot of us, but because you made it through this week, all of you can have the title of being Athlete of the Week.
Now for cross country. The cross country team had a good performance this week, with our top 5 Lady Jackets being Emerson Maniscalco placing at 37 seconds with a time of 21 minutes and 34 seconds, Aubrey Whitfield being 44th with a time of 22 minutes and 45 seconds, Addison Williford being 29th with the 23 minutes and 8 seconds, Dania Rutledge being 81st with 25 minutes and 25 seconds. Naomi Nagai is 156th place with 30 minutes and 27 seconds.
Now for the top 5 Yellow Jackets in 16th place is Isaac Williams with a time of 16 minutes and 58 seconds. 27th place is Case Payne with a time of 17 minutes and 27 seconds. 28th place is Matt Tippett with a 17 seconds and 27 seconds. 30th place is Jack Houston with a time of 17 minutes and 41 seconds. And 41st being Phil Copeland with a time of 17 minutes and 53 seconds. The Oxford Yellow Jackets placed 4th place overall, and the Oxford Lady Jackets placed 9th overall as a team. Remember, if you can't attend a live event, we will live stream all home athletic events onto the OHS Jacket Media YouTube page. Well, Jackets, that's all we have for this week. Until next time, stay active and go big,
go. Back to you, Luke.
Thanks, guys.
That's all we have for this week of the Hive. Be sure to check back next week for more.
Also, follow us at OHS Jacket Media on all of our socials to stay up to date on all that is happening at Oxford High School. Tune in next week on the
Hive Live.